Hi, Pollyanna of Lightspeed Sports Recovery. So I'm just going to go over something that I like to use as an exercise with clients for a warm-up, or you can use it as part of your cool-down. It's really to loosen off through quite a few of your muscles and mobilise as well at the same time. So generally I use spiky balls, so these ones are really good. I get them from Fitness Mad. The great thing about these ones is they're quite firm, so they're not going to squidge under your weight. You can get other ones, but try and get firmer ones. If not, if you don't have these, hard tennis ball, hockey ball, cricket ball, lacrosse ball, all of those sort of things would also work. You could try and use golf balls, but they might be a little bit too small for some of these exercises. So you might also want a cushion or something to put under your knees, depending on how hard your floor is. If you're doing this on carpet, you won't have a problem. But if you're doing it on a hard floor with just a mat, you might find that it hurts the knees. So the first thing I want you to do is just lying down. You're just going to place one of the balls underneath each of your glute muscles, so that's your butt muscles. You're just going to let them go into the squidgy part of your butt, basically. And from there, you're just going to wiggle your hips side to side. And you're just gently easing the balls in. You might have to adjust them every so often, just get them into the places that you find best. So just wiggling them side to side. And once you feel like you've actually eased them in, so you don't have to follow this video exactly, you can pause it and just have a bit longer doing certain aspects of it. You're going to take one leg into tabletop, and then if you feel comfortable enough, you're going to take the second leg into tabletop. From here, you're going to go into something we call scissors. So you're going to tap one foot down, bring it back up, and then tap the other one down, bring it back up. You'll find that you might not have your back completely on the floor, but it should be comfortable. And just moving through this. If you find that too much, you can always keep one foot on the floor and then bring it back down, take the other one up, and then bring it back up. So it just depends what depth you want as an exercise. So just keep going with that, loosening off through those glute muscles as much as you want. And then from there, you're going to again pause and double tabletop, and you're going to take that leg out to the side. So you're going to do like a hip twist, making sure you keep that pelvis nice and level. And again, this is just moving through those muscles in a slightly different way. If you find that too much, again, you can put the feet down and you can take them out. You might find that that actually works through muscle in another way that's different to having your legs up. So just working through. And then from there, I'm going to take it up to another level. So bringing your feet together, bring the knees together. You're going to take the arms out to either side. You're going to breathe in, exhale, take both legs over to one side. So you've got the feet stacked on top of each other. You take the weight off one ball and then bring it back onto the other one. And then over to the other side. And just moving through this. So again, this is quite intense. So you might want to build up to this a little bit more. But it's just helping to release off all those glute muscles, all that tightness that you've been developing that will help with your lower back pain and things like that. So this exercise also helps to mobilise through your back while you're doing it. And just keep going with that. Just gradually rolling through from one side to the other. Just do a couple more. Okay, and relaxing there. Right, from there you're going to roll onto your side and come up to sitting position. Again, you don't have to do these in the order that I'm presenting in them. You can pick and choose what you want to do. For this one, I generally use a cushion under my knees. So just placing your knees on. From there, you're just going to take a ball and place it behind each knee. Taking a weight on your hands, you're just going to sit back gently, taking as much weight on the balls as you want, and then taking the hips from side to side again. And this is just working through your calf muscles, which you'll probably start to feel, and then extend to work through your hamstrings as well. Just working through, just helping to release off through those calves. Okay, and then from there, you're just going to move the ball down, so it's sort of mid part of your calf. And again, just gently sitting back, just taking as much weight as you can bear, and then just working your way through again, wiggling those hips side to side. Again, just take as long as you want, so again you can pause this video and just work through these areas that you want to work on for a little bit longer, and then just taking them a little bit further down. Again, just sitting back, taking the hips side to side. So this should be just sort of at the bottom of the calf muscles, just as it's going in towards the Achilles, just loosening off through this area. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to come up to a standing position. And you're going to place the balls on the floor. And from there, you're going to place both feet on them. So you're going to use the balls of your feet. So you're just standing on like this. And just letting the heels drop to the side. So I'll just show you from a side-on view as well. So from there, dropping the heel down, and then down. So that's allowing you to just get a nice stretch through your calf muscle after doing the release off, and just holding that a little bit of time just to ease off. Try and stand up as straight as you can. You might find that your flexibility doesn't allow you to begin with, but as you do this more and more, you'll find that you can actually stand up straight. Okay, so once you've held that for at least 30 seconds, try it for a minute if you can. You're then going to just take one foot and you're just going to roll through that foot. So starting at the toes all the way down to the heel and back. So you might want to wear socks while you're doing this. Just makes it a little bit nicer. Go right into the ball of the foot, all the way up the edge of the foot, and just releasing off. So this again helps if you've got tight calf muscles. It helps just release off through that area as well, because you've got fascia that connects all the way through. So if you do have foot pain or you suffer from tight calf muscles, all of this can really, really help. And then just switching feet, so just rolling through the other feet. You might find one foot worse than the other, but just work through both. And again, you can pause this video, work through it for a little bit longer than what I'm doing it. And just working from the toes all the way to the heel, into the arch of the foot, as much as you want. Okay, so the final exercise is actually one for the shoulders. There's two ways of doing this, so I'm going to show you both ways. You only need one ball for one of them, and you need the wall. You want to find your shoulder blade, so that's your bony bit here, and your spine. And there's a bit of muscle right in the back through there. And you want to place the ball against the wall, right in that bit. You're then going to lean into it, gently roll her up and down. So a little bit of a workout for the legs as well. And just working your way through. Most people really enjoy this because it's quite relaxing and release quite a lot of tension through the shoulders. You can use it on the lower back as well, so you can just take it down. If you're finding that you've got a bit of tension there, you can just, again, wiggle side to side or go up and down. It's completely up to you. And just work through those tight areas. So again, you're just going to do both sides. If you want to get a little bit more underneath the shoulder blade, bring that arm across. And again, you can go up and down and just work through that. Again, spend as much time as you want doing this, so So you want to make sure you do both sides. Try not to get it down the spine because that probably won't be as comfortable. So another way, if you don't have any wall space to do that, is to lie down and do it, but you will want a pillow to put underneath your head just to keep your head in a better position. I personally prefer the one against the wall. It's a little bit more comfortable and not so awkward. So this time you're going to place both balls underneath, and you're just going to gently roll her up and down. So you can do that version as well. I don't find it as comfortable. It's quite a lot more intense as well because you've obviously got your whole weight on it. The other thing you can do is you can move your arm. So you can do movements like this, which will also help, and just work through those muscles by moving the arms across as well. So that's another way you can do it. You can also just do one ball. So just take one ball out, put it to the side, and you can just work through. Drop down through that other one and just wriggle around on the ball, working through different areas. Again, using that arm to manoeuvre it to up and down. And then you can do the other side as well. So taking it over, taking that arm over and manoeuvring through. So have a go at doing all those different exercises. As I said, you can do it with different types of balls. Spiky balls just offer a little bit more sort of pressure point release. Anything that's too painful, obviously don't carry on doing it. This is all about releasing and mobilising through. Any questions, please get in touch on Pollyanna at lightspeedsportsrecovery.co.uk, and I can answer any questions that you have. Thank you.